Good afternoon and welcome to our weekly Praying Together, where we pray with and for you, our community at Gethsemane. If you have a prayer request you'd like to be lifted up next week, please just leave me a comment or send me a message and I'll be happy to add you to that list. This week our Praying Together is on the theme of finding God's rest. As we move through this season of Epiphany towards Lent, and as we move through this winter, as we move towards spring, the days can seem both long and short. And so it's important to remember to find a place of rest. So please, join me as we pray. Loving God, we remember the words of Mark as he shows us how Jesus took time to be away from the stresses of life. Immediately, Jesus made his disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to Bethsaida, while he dismissed the crowd. After leaving them, he went up on a mountainside to pray. How busy life seems sometimes, God. We are inundated with tasks, responsibilities, and pressures that never seem to cease. As soon as we cross one thing off the list, it seems two more take its place. Remind us this week that we are not meant to be working every moment of every day, that you have called us to the mountainside, to the garden, to the hobby shop, to the couch, to a good book, and to Sabbath. Make us lie down in green pastures and rest beside quiet waters. Because when we find that place of rest and peace and head back into the chaos that is life, we will carry that peace of Christ with us into any situation of unrest. So calm our hearts. Let us know that true rest can be found in you. Comfort us, refresh us, and allow us to just be. Amen. We also lift up our weekly prayer requests, both spoken and unspoken. Please be with those who weigh heavily on our hearts this week. We pray for the Libels as they mourn the loss of Kathy. We pray for the health of students and teachers returning to in-person school once again. And we pray for all who are experiencing the loss of a loved one. Gracious God, we lift these prayers to you.